Hola. Hi. Um I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna post this. I have so many videos in the vault that I will never post, or I don't know, maybe post one day. I have no idea, but I wanted to make this video because it's gonna be like sort of a video diary because I haven't actually journaled in about 3 weeks now. Yeah, it's been a minute. So I got some things I need to get off my chest. I got some things I need to get off my chest that I've been just not really dealing with, because the only way for me to really deal with stuff is if I journal and meditate. Otherwise, I'm just kind of going through life. I've noticed like there's no in between. Like I just can't not journal now, and I can't not meditate, because that's the only way I can really feel a difference in anything I'm going through, dealing with. It's just now, ever since I got into it, just I can't go back. Just life has gotten in the way of me having time to do any of that. So it's not something that I'm beating myself up for. It's just something I haven't had the privilege of doing. Not had time to do it, or just procrastinated doing it. So I'm trying to put that back into the daily routine, starting tomorrow. I want to talk about. I don't really know how to get into it. It's just probably gonna be a long little video I'm making here on my little computer. But if you don't know already, I am an actor. I have been pursuing acting since I was a freshman year in high school. Sophomore year, I was like, oh, kind of locked in a little bit more. Freshman year, I kind of got introduced to everything, and then like sophomore year, I was like, yeah. Since then, like I have been sort of in this tunnel vision of like that. Also, just a lot of other creative things, that I am into, that I've been doing since before I even discovered acting and stuff like that. Like I've been writing songs since I don't even know. I couldn't play instruments. I couldn't do really anything. I would write, like figure out songs and arrangements in my head and write them down. And I remember the first song I ever wrote, the second song I ever wrote, and then after that I just kind of like lost track, because I have been writing poetry songs ever since. It's always been a goal in life for me to pursue this sort of performance route, artistry route kind of thing. Like I've been a creative for the longest. Like I've made YouTube videos that are not on the internet anymore because I'm embarrassed. But yeah, I've been making videos for years. Just everything creative thing wise. Like I've just been in this area, this journey for nearly all of my life. And I'm about to turn 23 next month. That's kind of just overwhelming me right now, because this is like a crazy year, like crazy time season, because it's like my birthday's this time of year, and then all these damn holidays around this time of year. Families, you see a lot of your family members, friends, you see a lot of people that you don't really see throughout the year. There's a lot of stuff going on this time of year. So it's like really easy for me to slip into like just my feels and just but I've been trying to keep myself above the water. I've been clawing and prying myself out of this mud. And I've been doing a pretty good job. But it's only when I like allow myself to talk about my feelings and actually go, deal with what I'm going through, that it's like easier to be like, okay, things are not as bad as they might seem. And I haven't done that, so that's why I'm doing it now. I'm trying to, because I'm about to crash out. It's what I'm here to talk about, for real. Because I'm 23, I'm living in my parents' house. I'm making this video in my closet, my studio closet, where I have my 5-year game plan on the side here of goals that I want to reach in at least the next 5 years. I have my whole just set up here, my little closet. My closet has always been the space where it's just my private space, where I do everything. I make songs, I pray, I meditate, I journal. Everything is done in this like sort of secret place. If you can't catch what I'm trying to, if you can't pick up what I'm putting down here, I'm just kind of getting impatient now, because I want to start making some money. I want to start feeling successful in my career. It's really like hard not to not to feel like I'm not progressing. I'm not gonna sit here and explain my whole career path up to this point. It's been good though. Like, it's been good. Only this past year has it been the hardest, cause my agent dropped me. Yeah, not that they really didn't. No shade, no tea, no shade to them, but not that they did any work anyway, because I was mostly doing theater work up to this point, and then making my own music as far as music goes, and my own content. Like, I kind of been doing everything by myself. So my agents would put me in nice spaces and rooms to be seen when it came to tapes and stuff, but I never booked from any of them, and it'll be like nothing. And I'm not sure if that has anything to do with them or the industry or what. I don't know. Maybe me. It could be me. But yeah, my agent dropped me because it was a new agency, small agency, and they were going through a lot of, they were letting people go. They were going through cuts, and I just happened to be cut. And it didn't really do anything other than like make me feel like I didn't have the safety option. Like, there wasn't the safety net was kind of gone, because now, like, I was already doing this stuff on my own, but now I'm really doing it on my own. So, but that happened, and like, the off-Broadway show that I was in, I was so sure it was going to go to Broadway, and it didn't. It didn't go to Broadway. And just so many things prior to this point I thought would lead me in another path, but it brought me back home. And that's kind of been the hardest part for me this past year and a half, just being home and not being able to really work like I really wanted to. And picking up these jobs, like, bro, I've had so many random jobs just to like get money and keep money, bro. Like, I was good on money, and then I went to New York for that off-Broadway gig, and like, it drained me, so then I didn't have any money. And you would think like that like that stuff would be paid for, accommodated, but no, it's like, that's not the reality of these gigs. Sometimes they don't pay for nothing. Sometimes you have to put yourself through all of everything in order to do the job. I'm trying to be vague here, because I genuinely enjoy my time with the company and with everybody there, but I was the only one out of state that had to find somewhere to live while doing that show. So it was a lot. It was pretty stressful, but it was fine. It was good. I mean, I was working. Like, that's the thing. I don't care really about money, and that kind of contradicts what I just said. Like, I'm ready to start making money, because only reason is I want to be able to not rely on my parents, like, living here. I don't want to rely on anyone for financially anymore. Like, I feel like I'm 23, and don't mean to rush myself into anything, but it's like, I don't want to I want to be able to be self-sufficient, and I am, but just not financially. I just, for myself, just want to be able to be, so that's what I mean. Like, I don't care about the money if I'm like working and doing something I love. However, I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to be able to eat food like every other person. I want to be able to pay whatever bills. I want to be able to, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, the amount of jobs that I've had to have and put myself through this past year and a half, like, I've had so many jobs. It's hard to find a job as a college dropout as a person who doesn't have a college degree and is an artist, it's hard to find a job out here, bro, that really like takes care of you. I'm lucky right now to have something, but I don't know. You never know how long it's gonna last. You never know. You know, you just never know. Even when it comes to like not even like just corporate jobs or regular jobs, but like acting gigs, you never know if the show's gonna end or not, if you're gonna get an extension. That's talking theater, but like I've never been on like a feature film. I want to. That's a goal. I want to be in some movies and some TV shows. That might be a different payment process. I've never been through that, but so far this theater thing, man, oh man. Let me talk about, so that's basically a kind of like around what I've wanted to address, like just my hardships in this past year and a half, moving back home and not really booking like I used to, and also changing within myself a little bit, like my identity, like I've been more settled in who I am now, and it's been harder to find roles that are not like that are an extension of sort of who I am, or an extension of somebody that I could possibly discover. I don't know if this makes any sense, but the roles I was getting in the past are not they don't really suit me now. I don't feel like some of the most recent ones I've been getting, and God's really been working and blessing me these past few weeks, which I'll get into that you know, the most recent ones have been okay, and the roles that I take, and that's the thing, like there's been some roles that I've gotten, or that I've been reached out to audition for, but I've had to like kind of be like, I don't want to do that. And that's another thing. How do I say I don't want to do something if I'm broke? Like, I have to do it, right? I have to put myself through that, right? Or do I not, and choose myself and choose my own peace? That's also been a thing, but I've just been changing, and I've been growing, and even in my artistry, like the way I do things has just been kind of leveling up a little bit. And not to toot my own horn, but I am not writing and acting like I was when I started, and I think that's a good thing, and I think that's cool to acknowledge. But now I just don't know what to do, because it's like I'm not in the place I started at. I'm in a better place, but like where do I go from here? I'm jumping. I should have wrote a script, because I'm jumping. You gotta just walk with me here, because I feel like I'm jumping points, but it's just been, this past year has been a overwhelming amount of changes, good and bad. My auditions have kind of picked up these past few weeks. Did I say that? Or months? I would say weeks more, because I made a vlog about this, and I'll probably post it. I like the vlog, so I'll probably post the vlog and then this. So maybe the vlog's already out, but I went to New York City, which I never do. I never go fly to New York City for a callback that I really, number one, don't want, and that number two, like, is not like it's not worth it, you know? Like, there's a list of things there's a list of like things that have to be crossed before I spend my money to go to any audition or callback in New York City, you know? I'll spend some gas money to go somewhere here. I'll do a tape. I'll learn a script. I'll do whatever here if it's in the vicinity, in the comfort of my own home. But spending money to go to an audition or go anywhere to maybe get something, I will never do unless I felt like it crossed some of these things on my list. And this was for the Broadway show of Lion King, and so I prepped more than I've ever prepped before, because I really wanted this. I had also got another audition that same week, and I was kind of like putting it off because I was trying to focus on my time on the Lion King audition, and I really needed the money too. The money was really, really nice, and it would have been a equity contract, which is basically a actors union kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but it's it's different from like non-Broadway tours. It's a Broadway tour, so that check was looking nice, and the credits would have been looking real nice. And also I felt like I would have grown as an actor and a dancer and a mover and a performer, because that show takes everything. Like, you have to be able to move, dance, sing, become this whole lioness as Nala was. And I felt like it was like just a nice, cool opportunity. I wanted to step into it. I didn't want to go on tour. The reason I auditioned for the open call is because I wanted to be on Broadway. And I don't know what crazy part of me thought I was gonna like immediately go to Broadway after being rusty, but I would have done the work. I would have done what it took. I don't know, a girl can dream. But they called me back for the tour, which I was like, I don't want no tour. I don't want to go nowhere. I've been on tour before. I don't want to do it again. But I was like, hey, I'll do it for like a couple months and come back and whatever. We went over 3 things in that movement call. The last thing we went over, I was prepared for. The other two things, they were like teach on the spot, and I'm never good with that. But I did my best. And I really think that's where they cut me. They did cut me there. They were like, okay, thank you. This is not indicative. We're going to send 2 people home. It's not indicative of blah, blah, blah of the decision we're going to make. But thank y'all for coming in today. And they sent me and another girl home. And I was like, damn, I don't think I got it. But I was still holding out hope. And then I got on that plane. And I got another audition from the same casting people. And I just knew I didn't get the Lion King role because... well, I don't know yet. My parents and my family are just still telling me to, like, hold out hope for it. But I'm like, they wouldn't give me another audition that conflicts with the Lion King tour. Like, that would just be a setup. I don't know if they would do that. But anyways, that whole process I'll probably talk about later. I'll talk about the whole Lion King process in another time, another day. It was very weird. I can really go into detail from the initial open call to my call back to the flight home and whatever. But the whole point of me mentioning all of that is because it was expensive. I had to open up another credit card. Now, mind you, I felt like it was worth it in a way where I ended up getting another audition from the same casting people. Mind you, I don't have an agent, so this casting team literally was like, they know I don't have an agent. They're like, I don't think you'd be good for this, but I think you'd be good for this. Literally, that's never happened to me before, I guess. I mean, not that I've known, but like I literally saw it in 4K. So that was good, but also just I don't know if I'm gonna book the audition that they gave me. And I just don't have any money left. So my whole point of saying all that is just like, there's so much sacrifice, more investment comes in to this whole thing, this whole lifestyle. It takes more hours. You put in more hours and money than you actually receive like any outcome or any good result when you pursue this. And I'm wrestling right now in my life. I'm trying to figure out, is it worth it? It's like, is it worth it to look like an idiot when you do spend that money because you think you might get a role, or when you do spend money to get new headshots, when you do spend money to make that trip over to wherever to either shoot that scene or shoot that short film that you think you're gonna get good reels for? Like, is it worth it to do a photo shoot, a branding, a rebranding? Like, is it worth it? I'm in this place in my career where I'm having to kind of like be forced to like start over because I'm a different performer now, artist now, actor now. and I haven't been booking as much. And it's like I don't want it to seem like I'm complaining, because I'm like, it's not like technically a bad thing. Like, I'm not mad at it. It's just hard. It's just hard to start over. I'm starting over at 23. I don't have no money. Guys, I'm like $5,000 in debt. $5,000 in debt. A little under. Not gonna put that out there. Not gonna manifest that, but a little under $5,000 in debt right now. My mom makes it sound so easy. Like, she always talks about this one lady that we met on my whole journey of, trying to be a star. Like, she talks about this lady that finished school and went into like, what did she do? Some like, maybe nurse. I don't know. Some corporate job. Some really good corporate job. She graduated. She finished college and everything. She went to school. She made some money. She had a family. And then when she was like 30 or something, she started her acting career officially. Got some headshots, started acting whenever she wasn't working. And now she's, been in a lot of stuff, she's had a lot of cool gigs, but she's in a way been able to fulfill that acting, dream of hers, while also being able to sustain life. And I used to be like so judgmental whenever she tell that story, because I'm like, I'm not her. And it wasn't because, and I never said that kind of stuff out loud, because I didn't want it to seem like I was better than her, because I'm not. I just wanted to not. I just didn't feel like I'd ever be in that spot, because I felt like I had it, like I had that thing. Now I'm like rethinking my decisions. Like, maybe that lady was right. Maybe my mom was right. My mom always tells me, like, you could do this stuff. It's cool, but you should, like, make some money. Like, go, and, like, I don't think she understands. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know, but I don't think, like, do y'all understand how much brain energy, how much emotional energy comes out of me? It's so draining to do a 9 to 5. It's so draining, and not because I can't do the work, and not because I feel like I'm better than anybody that does it. I do it all. I'm working. I have a 9 to 5. I've had 9 to 5s this whole past year and a half. I've made it work where, like, I've had a consistent job. I've gone maybe 1 week or 2 without not having anything at all. They've been interesting jobs that haven't paid me maybe as much as I would like, and they've been draining and a lot of labor, but I've been doing the shit. I've been staying busy and trying to, be smart with my money and make money and whatever, and in any way possible, and try to be responsible and take care of what I need to take care of. But it doesn't erase the fact that I don't want to do it, and it takes everything out of me to do it. And when I want to put that energy into something I'm actually passionate about, say I have an audition to do, or a studio session I need to go to or do, or any of that, or even like when it comes to like play, traveling or hanging out with family or any of that, or investing into my career, like, it's just it's not enough. It's not enough. I don't make enough, and I don't want to overextend and then when I come home and want to do all these auditions, I'm too drained to do it. I'm too tired emotionally. I can't. There's nothing else I can give to these stuff, and it's like, I'm trying to look at it in a good, I'm trying to see it from like, I'm trying to look at it from a better perspective, where it's like, I have to kind of pick my struggles when it comes to this. And if I could have any struggle in the world, this would be my struggle. Like, at least I have the audition coming in, like, do the 9 to 5, come home and do what it takes to get that audition. But I also do like to put my best foot forward. I don't want to be drained when I want to do the work I actually want to do, the creative work I actually feel like is my purpose in this world, you know? So all of this has kind of just, this whole year and a half has just kind of been that, like, trying to figure out that balance, you know? And I've been blessed enough to, like, still sort of kind of keep busy in a way where I've been acting and singing and writing and stuff. For real, God has really blessed me, because with this whole year without having an agent, like, the cool auditions that I've gotten have been real. They've just been cool. And there's auditions that I shouldn't be getting, like literally a tape I just sent the Debbie Allen, and I wouldn't be lying to you right now. I'm getting nervous. I don't want to jinx it, but the Debbie Allen is going to watch one of my tapes. I'm not sure if she's gonna pick me. She's directing this new Broadway show. I'm not sure she's gonna pick me for it. I did end up sending like one of the wrong tapes, but I don't think the tape I sent was bad. I just wish I sent the tape that I wanted to send. Ugh, this is why I need an agent to at least pick the tapes that are good, and then handle all the sending stuff. I just want to get the work done and then do it. Then they handle everything else. But whatever. But yeah, like, what are the odds, Miss Allen? What are the odds Miss Allen, but you know, before the year is out, is seeing my face to be up for one of her things that she's doing? Like, that's pretty cool. And I don't have an agent, you know? So, and that's just like the beginning. That's just where it starts from, you know, on the list of things that God has really blessed me with. Stuff has really been coming in recently, and I'm grateful for that. But like prior, it's just been like some passion projects, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay, and I'm learning myself, and I'm, you know, growing, you know, as a performer, as an artist. But I just want to start making some money a few times, one or two times, just so I can, you know, eat. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm not totally just give up mode. I'm just a little bit partially on give up mode, because I think about that lady. I'm like, it would be so nice to like go on vacation when I want to go on vacation, go out to eat, go to the movies, not work every 3 seconds, and, you know, not spend money that I'll never get back. It would be nice. And this is just me yapping it out, talking it out, because if I don't, I'd quit. If I don't, I'd probably quit. Like, this stuff can get really overwhelming, and it's not for the weak. And what sucks more is that my parents were right. Like, they're totally, and my family asks me all the time, like, every time what are you doing next? What are you doing next? I've been telling people the truth now and letting them just have all their emotions. Honestly, like, I went to church today. My family's church, my parents' church, they're doing like this food drive thing because of the actual craziness has been going on in the world right now. People are struggling to even have food. It's crazy. And even me trying to get to the audition because of the government shutdown was God, because my flight got canceled, rebooked, and, you know, so just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. And I just feel like I want to at least do my part. Like, I don't have no money, but I do have some time, and I want to just give out what I can to help people. Anyways, I went to church, and people, every time I go to that church, they're like, you know, what are you doing? What do you do now? You know? And I just be like, nothing. You're not in school? I went to school for 1 semester, and then I left, and I tried to be an actor. Oh, okay. How's that going? How's it been going? It was going good for a while. Yeah. It's a little slower now. Oh, okay. Where do you stay? Like, I still live with my mom. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna get better. Thanks. I love my grandma. She always says, "You are not a failure." You are not a failure. You are doing. I love my grandma to death. Okay, but it's like you are not a failure. Keep going. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And these are very encouraging words, and I do take them for what they are. Because I know it's like she's not trying to push on me that I'm a failure. But I never thought I was a failure, though. I never thought I was a failure. I never thought I was a failure. But it sure does look like it. So why even fight the narrative? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. That's my little rant, about just how I've been feeling lately. I've been triggered like a bunch because I've been close to get some stuff, and it's like, what it feels like, it's like I'm right there, like I'm almost there to something I don't know, but I'm almost there. There's so many other things that I'm looking forward to, though. I'm gonna start trying to post more content. I can say that I have been thinking about posting more content. I am signing with a label, and I'm getting a lot of my acting profile material stuff together so that at least by like half of next year I'll at least be in a good enough place to like consistently work for real as an actor, as a performer, as a musician, as a content creator, as whatever in my creative area, creative career, creative current creative journey. I made a 5-year plan, which I said in the beginning, and one thing about me, I'm gonna make a plan. Okay, like I'm very stubborn. I feel like no matter how much I'd want to quit something, if I'm still I'm probably not, I'm just stubborn. Like I want things my way. I probably won't ever stop doing this. I just like to complain about it sometimes because there's so much to complain about. It's like I can't not complain. This industry, it can be rough, tough, and to be doing it for so long, I can complain at least every 5 years. Things have been changing, but I don't think it's enough to count me out just yet. So here I am on one of my complaining rants. I hope you guys, listened with your heart, not just with your ears, but with your heart. You can understand where I'm coming from. I don't mean to take anything for granted. I know I have a roof over my head. My parents love me. I'm in that position where I can, be taken care of when I can't take care of myself. And I know that's, something that I shouldn't take for granted. And I'm still alive. That's always a plus. The fact that I can even say that I can pursue my career and go this path is a privilege, and I don't take any of that for granted. Hopefully one day I'm finally the movie star, the Broadway star, the author, the filmmaker, the creator the animator that I've always wanted to be. Well, I mean, I be, but I already am now, because I'm walking in that stuff now. But in a few years, I hope that I am successful in all of those creative outlets, and that I look back at this video or however many videos I decide to post, and I'm like, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Just keep trying, champ. Ah, man. Look at where I came from. Look how far I've come, man. This is how I'm gonna end it. Looking forward towards the future and appreciating where I am now. Okay, there's so much that I haven't even laid eyes on yet, that I haven't even touched. What I've been doing is just really, and I know it's cliche, but really counting my blessings. No, for real. it's cliche. It's cliche. I know it's cliche, but it's something about like somebody giving me a free matcha. Just small things like that. Or when I was on the flight back to from New York to home to here in Atlanta. Tell me why I saw the Northern Lights. I'm not lying. I promise you they were red. And I wish I could show you a picture, but it didn't really capture well on my phone. But we saw the Northern Lights as we were flying on the plane. I don't know if you can see. It's red. Yeah, you can't see. But the Northern Lights, that has to be like a blessing, bro. That never happens. The Northern Lights supposed to be in what, in Antarctica? Might be climate. It might be climate change, but they somehow made their way all the way down south, and we saw them on the way back, and it was beautiful. The fact that Miss Debbie Allen is watching one of my tapes this weekend is crazy. I don't know if I'll be booked for whatever she got going on, but she will see my face and know my name. What else? Like, just counting the blessings, man. Like, counting the blessings for real. Like, the fact that I even have a 9-to-5 job, that is a blessing. The fact that I'm alive. Just counting your blessings is what I'm doing to get through these tough times, man. Because I'm about to turn 23, bro. And what a weird ass age. And I've been doing this for a long time. It just feels like I've been living too long, bro. When's the cutoff, bro? When's the cutoff? Okay, no, back to positive and counting blessings. Count your blessings. Look forward to the future. Because, I mean, I used to think that was, like, a bad thing. Like, being in the past, future, you know, only place to be is the present. But what if the present is just, like, not as good as what, like, the future would be? Because I know what the future is going to be and hold. So, like, I just kind of live between those two realms. Like, future, oh my god, it's going to be so much greater and awesomer. But now, it's not bad, and I'm appreciating what I have now. And then past, we never go back there. We don't go back there. No, we learn. We learn from what's over there, and we just leave it there. We just leave it there. But yeah, that's how I kind of like to, that's how I'm kind of just trying to just, you know, do things around here. But this has been great because I've gotten a lot of off of my chest, and I already feel so much better. I feel so much better. This is why I make videos. Okay, this is why I make videos in the first place. I don't know if I'm gonna post it though. But yeah, guys, I hope that you guys are, if you guys are in the same position, that you could relate, and that, you know, that you're not alone. We're in this together. We're, you know, it's hard for us creatives out here, but we get the one thing about us, we gonna get shit done. And yeah, nothing changes. Let's get this shit done. You know, it might be tough, but we got it. Let's go. We gotta do what we gotta do. We never lose the vision. It's straight. It's, you know, we're headed straight towards the mark. Whatever the Bible says. I don't, there's something like a scripture like that in the Bible. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and listening. I love you. I'll post more probably. I don't know. I'm scared. But yeah, so like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.